Okay. Any questions? Anything, observation? Did you learn something, I hope? Are you ready to pursue more?
Uh, I have to say it was a good overview of the futures market, Uncle. I appreciate it and learned a bit that I didn't know beforehand.
All right, Kenneth. I know you trade, so
Mhm.
a little advantage here, but I appreciate that. Thank you. And anyone else? Are we a little more clear? Again, remember, I know portfolio managers who do not really get into futures. It's only last few years they're like paying more attention. My time, nobody really cared about futures market.
Hi, Rami. Yeah, very good, very useful. I think learn a lot of technology, I mean terminology. So definitely will be continue to check it and
I
do more
appreciate it.
homework. For the not sure whether I mean it's very high risk, but I think that definitely it's a lot of tool knowledge. That that to do something in the future. That's for sure. So, but
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it. Yes, yeah, it is. As you said, that FinViz is such a good tool. Watch it and
Mm,
just be comfortable. One thing I have to tell you, everyone, we will do a class on ETFs,
mm,
old exchange traded funds.
mm,
Most they have all these underlying assets. And in my previous class, there was a question like, oh, if I want to do double gold or triple gold, or I want to short silver, I think you have ETFs for everything. You have ETF to double
mm,
Tesla,
mm,
triple Tesla, go short Tesla, go short Amazon. I mean, there is so much availability. And if you go on Finviz, I think
mm,
you will see 2,000 ETFs listed. So that's the beauty of it. So you don't have to do the futures. You can, this is a great diversifier as far as the
mm,
commodities goes. So
mm,
have some gold or silver or platinum or copper or crude oil or natural gas,
mm,
um, or gasoline. So they're all there. So
mm,
that's what I want you to feel comfortable. A lot of times we get so
mm,
excited about AI. Oh, stock is, there's a
mm,
lot of other opportunities out there without really sweating it. Uh,
Sure, sure. So I think that my understanding is that when you trade in the future, the leverage, is so high, so it's almost like 110, one that's the minimum, right? The mean even, but that can divide it be more small pieces. But in general, it's a 1/10 on the leverage. Am I correct?
well, no, it's the micro. You can do one thing, but each asset class has its own
Oh, I see.
its leverage. So it's the same thing with like Forex. It all depends on your broker, how
Mm,
much money
mm,
you have to put in. But those movements,
mm,
doesn't matter what initial margin you put in. If you're losing and you're being greedy,
mm,
then you got a lot to pay. I'll share one story. You might get a laugh of it. I was not laughing.
mm,
This goes back to managing your positions. I was one year, I went to Germany. It was 2008, and I was flying. So I had gone. I went long soybean and wheat, and we
mm,
flew to Dusseldorf, and from there to Berlin. And what I had done, I always put stops, and I put my targets.
mm,
What had happened, as you know, it's like the overnight, so we get there next day. I had forgotten to put limit good till canceled.
mm, mm,
So what had happened, I had put it only for the day. So the next day, I thought I'm out of my position. The next day, it continued going against me, and I thought I have my stop loss, so I'm good. Well, all I can tell you, the amount of money I lost because of that mistake I made, I could have, it was the whole family, there was four of us, my two kids. All four of us could have flown first class, been in a five-star hotel for a month, and still have some money left. So that one mistake cost me so much, and it wasn't really, it was more of a mechanics of thing. And that's how you can really uh, have your feet on the ground after that. So I learned my lesson, and I made it back later. But the other problem I had, which
Mm,
didn't help me much, uh, you know, um, my wife's uncle, he said, "Oh, don't worry, Rami, we have internet here. Come." And well, I go there, it's a telephone line. And remember,
mm.
when you're trading, like a trade station, you need speed. I was there for like 6 hours waiting for things to download. In the meantime, it's a drip, drip. I'm losing like thousands. And finally, I just got up. You don't want to go to public. There used to be internet cafes, and it was a little faster. So much for that. I had faith that, oh, we have internet. I have my laptop. All, but anyway, to make it short, that didn't help the matters. So we could have taken her uncle with us and stayed in a five-star hotel. But anyway, but that's the thing about futures. You have to be very careful and make sure number one is protecting your portfolio.
Mm,
That's number one rule. And that's what a lot of people who get into options or futures,
mm,
all they see is the dollar signs, how much money, what Ferrari color I'm gonna buy, what color will be that yellow one looks, they don't realize how easily we can lose. So we will
mm.
emphasize a lot on position management. Anyway, it's a little
Okay.
little story.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, yeah, that's true. But thank you for sharing the story.
Yeah, never forget that. So no. Anyway, any other comments? I hope it was helpful. Again, my goal is I'm trying to squeeze like 2 years of things in a 1 hour, but also I sent videos hoping that you'll get familiar with my thought process, um, and also the market analysis. I tried. Hopefully, after these classes, you have a little better understanding of our how we analyze the markets. So anyway, any other comments? Anyone else has any input like to share?
I had one more question, Uncle.
Yes.
It's about trading around circuit breakers. Whenever we reach that 2% threshold, do you ever put any trades or take anything, or do you prefer just be flat risk off?
Oh yeah. I mean, again, I went through that during COVID, and
Hmm.
it's a falling knife. Obviously, was
Right.
away. No,
Okay.
be aware of it. See, that's the problem. What was happening, a lot of people would wake up and they will find out what happened. Why is it? Oh, they go on the chart, they see it's frozen. They think there's
Hmm.
something wrong with and they would call. I know they would call internet company, they would call um, I mean, the platform, basically, oh, we are frozen. No. So those just be aware. And we almost came close the other day. It's only like, a few minutes, but yeah. So just be
Hmm.
aware of it. But go back and study. As a matter of fact, I do have videos, I think, from 2020 March trades. I'll look for it, but yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
good question. So
Thank you.
any other comments, questions? All right. Well, I'm very appreciative. Oh, yes, Kay.
I was just going to say thank you. I keep learning,
Uh,
and this is always so good. There's so many scary parts of all of this that it's a learning process to work through.
I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm hoping it doesn't hinder to going forward, but it is not all that glory. And I also that's the one problem with the social media and the YouTubes. Again, I've said it before, being on a 350-foot yacht and saying how much money you've been making, well, it's not that easy. So it's a lot cheaper to hire actors than actually making it. So but that's what the whole idea is, to prepare you. It's all about preparations. We will get into the mentality, which is very important. And that's will be a good part once we have mastered, like options, and we have mastered the current Forex. We'll talk about Forex, talk about ETFs. So anyway, any other comments before I say one last thing?
It's Lisa here. I just wanted to say thanks for another lesson. It's a great time to learn. I mean, when everything's just smooth, you can't really see what you're talking about, but man, oh man, can we see it right now?
Lisa, I was just in the previous class. If there was one time you want to, this is it. These are the times that this is like a lifetime lesson because we are living through it. And the same thing as I mentioned, like financial crisis and COVID. We have some young, students with us here. What a perfect timing for them as well. I mean, my God, they're getting to the workforce and they're seeing this firsthand. And I know they have portfolios, and this is yes, I totally agree. Thank you. Yeah, it is. It is great time. Of course, I'm enjoying it. I'm not a, we will talk about on the psychology. You really have to know what type of a trader you are. So a lot of traders are trend trader. That means they follow the masses. So all the major, it's a trend. So that works. See, I am a counter trader. That means I always go against the public or masses. So when things are going really well, I do okay. But when things are like really bad or going opposite, that's my zone. I love this. So that's what I love. I love Bollinger Bands. I love linear regression channels. I love those extremes because that rubber band has been extended so much. Something's going to happen. This thing is though, which as I have grown older, I've gotten much better, is you're controlling your emotions and having a system. Once you have a system and you know who you are, it's awesome. I think we are going to have this for the next 2 or 3 months. That's my opinion, till at least the 90 days over. So, but yeah, it's fun time. So I appreciate that, Lisa. Yes. One last question I will ask is, I probably send out 14, 15 videos in like 3 weeks. Are you okay with that? Do you like to receive these? Because I want to build foundation. Like last week, well, it's last few days, I send these commodities, and my hope was, let me just get out of this. Okay. With commodities, I was hoping that we build some kind of foundation. So, are we okay with the videos that I'm sending? I don't want to hear, oh, here comes rmudiri@aol.com again. Please just tell me, because I want to, again, these are more resources as well. You don't have to immediately watch it, but I think there's a lot of good information. So if it's too much, let me know, or just send me an email and say, Ramin, stop it.
Well, I think it's a good resource, and I'm not getting to watch them all in real time, but I'm really glad they're there, and I try not to let them worry about them. But yeah, I definitely want to have them. I just don't get all to them before our Saturday sessions. But yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, and sometimes even after the class, sometimes things even make more sense. So you can watch.
Yes.
So awesome. Excellent. If
I
there's
think that Ramin, yeah, the email is it's good. I might not able to watch all of them, but I feel that I save all of them. I'm sure whenever time I have, I will pull them up and then refresh, or like today, if I wrote down some note, but if I don't remember, I will go back, fast move, and then move. I think I think it's good. I mean,
okay.
I got so many. So how many email I receive every day? Oh wait,
I know. I don't want to. I'm hoping to.
So, but that email I usually put in the folder, and then I have I am investing folder, move the folder, and then I will look. Yeah, it's good. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, and again, we do have the slides also as a reference. Like for instance, we have few slides here. You can just pick and put it on your a separate folder for resources. So if you want to see what is E-mini, SMP, what is the tick size, what is the, again, symbol, they're all there. So
Right.
awesome. Okay, I see it's been a little past our time, but I hope this was informative. The journey will continue. It's going to be exciting days and weeks, and let's see what Sunday brings us. As I mentioned, Iran and the USA are meeting, so we'll see that what happens to crude oil, all of that. What happens to gold based on reactions. So anyway, all right. Well, I'll wish you a wonderful weekend and a great week ahead till we meet again next week. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye for now.
Thank you
Bye.
again.
Thank you, Ramin.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Ramin.
Thank you so much. Thanks
Have
for
a good weekend.
Okay, Ramin. See you next time.
Thank you. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Oh, Stephen wants to. Hi, Stephen. Are you with us? Steve? Hi, Lisa. See, Stephen.